Hello everyone, my name is Flare Bliss and welcome to Meeting Aneidea. This is a game about a half-human, half-spider individual. There are 18 bad endings, 3 good ends, a bonus route with a good end, which has 3 different routes. I'm not too sure about the structure of the synopsis of this game, but there's a link down in the description below where you'll be able to download this game for yourselves. Let's start. You will be following the protagonist during this whole adventure. Please type the name of your protagonist and press enter. The protagonist is named Flare. Is that name okay, or do you want to change it? I am very fine with my name. Intro unexpected encounter. I've been alone for how long now? I'm not too sure, but let's just say a long time. I must have been a part of a family at one point. Was I? So long ago. I don't think there's anybody left. Oh right, perceptions and all. And so I've been waiting for something to happen. Or maybe just a little bit hoping for someone. Like anyone really. It's kind of hard to tell when all hope is pretty much gone. Things are different. I'm not sure it's a good different, but change can't be all bad or all good. That's very true. I've forgotten so many things, I think. It's hard to guess without knowing what was there. Maybe I should just draw my thoughts or write them out. Or in. I don't think anybody's left. Oh, we've already read that. The line is moving up. Did I just hear a new sound? I think it's getting closer. What is that? Oh, wait a minute. Those are steps. Someone is coming here. As I'm contemplating what and how it can be, the door suddenly opens and... Hello there. Hello? Your silence is rather loud. My what? Your thoughts are more like screams, really. Oh, I knew I should have written them instead. Well, it would be much more subtle. I'm not quite sure how to feel about that now. Did you want to be found? I guess so. Oh, wow, I'm not alone anymore. Indeed, we are 2 in here. I just hope everything will get better from now on. Hope alone won't do much for you. Yeah, I guess you're right. I stretch my arm and I decide to grab hold of one of her hands. She has 4 of them, so I guess she won't mind too much. You really are real. Yes, I am. Such a smooth texture. Define smooth texture. You really think so? I've never heard of that before. Probably more of a silky texture. Do you think so? No one ever told you? Maybe not. You've been alone for a while, haven't you? Yeah. Oh, have you seen anyone on your walk coming here? I can't see. Even if you look really hard? I'm blind. Oh, I don't think I am. Did you hear anyone then? No. Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. Since you can see, how do I look then? You look gorgeous. You look awesome. Really? How beautiful is that? Let me look a bit more. I look her very intensely. Or intently. Or both. I look really hard. And... oh dear, she's blushing. I think you look good. Well, thank you. I guess it's a good start, isn't it? Yeah, it's a very, very, very good start. And I forgot to save at this point. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, hold on. Yep, scroll down. I guess it's a good start, isn't it? Well, yes. Unless I leave. No, please don't. You can't really force me either way. You don't want to stay? You don't want to go? With you? Yes, that's the idea. Together? Oh, Yes, but would you mind letting go of my hand now? Wow, I didn't even realize I was holding her hand this whole time. I think my grip is a bit too intense. Why should I? Because I asked nicely. I would not do this canonically. If somebody asked me to let go of him, I would obviously do that. But then again, wouldn't I? Anyways, because I asked nicely now, let go of me now. Why are you being so bossy? You just like all those other selfish humans. Let go already. Letting go of her hand. Well, you're not even that nice. I greatly dislike your change of attitude. What do you want, spider freak? What? As if you can do anything with your ugly face. Oh dear, I barely have time to spit my last words when she rips both my arms off in a blink of an eye with her claws and arms. And it hurts so bad I fall. I scream, I hear her laughing, I hear her munching. Everything goes black. And what bad end too, selfish humans are still edible to her. Oh dear. What about if we just say not too good? I'm not sure how to say it. And why is that? I've never seen anyone like you before. Fair enough. What do you think about me then? I really can't decide for now. That's just too weird. Or too strange. Kinda unnatural. That's a bit disappointing. You think I'm a monster then? I'm not too sure I would go that far, but that's very unsettling. I just don't know. Okay, well, do you know anything about spiders then? They have 8 legs. That's accurate. And what do you think about them? Some are just plain scary, some are ugly, some are both. Or worse. You really think spiders are ugly? Oh yes, for sure. You don't like my spider side then? Not much, no. I was so sure you would be different. I don't know what to say, but it doesn't matter. Yes, it does. Maybe. Maybe not. Anyways, are you hungry? Yes, for you, protagonist. Yes, really. Really hungry. Goodness sakes, that's a kind of face that would be considered lewd. I don't think there's much to eat around here. Oh, there definitely is. You just have not clicked 2 and 2 together yet. Oh, yes, there is. She jumps at me and jumps off a chunk of my arm. It feels really bad. And it just feels numb. She bites again. My blood is now gushing out. I hear her laughing. I hear her munching. Everything is fading to black. Is this ending 1? Yeah, bad end 1. She does like fare a lot as a good dinner, yeah. No. I kind of like it. Chapter 1A. I like her? I kind of like it. Can I hold your hand just a bit longer? You really like me? I mean, holding my hand? Yes. It's just great. I guess a little bit longer would be okay then. Everything has been better since you arrived. You really think so? Yes, I do think so. And, yes. I think you're special. Me? Yes. Because I'm a girl spider? No, I mean, yes, I mean, not just that. I'm dangerous. I don't care. I'm violent. Again, I don't care. My tastes are infinite. I'm not scared. You don't know me. And I don't care. I would like to. I could kill you. I could kill you as well. Yes. What? I don't know. It doesn't sound too bad somehow. Ugh. I think we were almost having a moment, but oh well, let's try something else. Oh, how about dating to see where things go? You're crazy. I'm not what you think I am. You're not a girl spider? Yes, but... And you came here to find me. Maybe that was a mistake. And you're nice. No. What are you afraid of? Nothing. You don't even want to try? No. Maybe. Who knows? It could just work. Could. I don't know, but... Okay. I'm hesitating between a kiss or a handshake. Or maybe a hug. Or maybe I shouldn't do anything. I can't choose which one. I stand, arms flopping by my side. She hesitates and moves towards me. Oh gosh, I think pushing her away would definitely lead to a bad end, but... push her away. Oh dear. Hey, what was that? I changed my mind about you. Don't come closer. Are you kidding me? You're scared? I don't know. You feel like a threat. Are you rejecting me? I don't know. You don't like me anymore? I don't know. Do you know anything? I don't know. I'm confused. I thought we were having a moment. Not really. So that's how it is. You just don't care anymore. It wasn't a good idea to hang out with you after all. Stupid human. And obviously I'm not sure what moves she does. She's damn too fast, didn't even notice. I'm already lying on the floor. There's something really hard under my head. There's an explosion of pain. I feel it's wet. It smells like blood. And my thoughts are fading away. Darkness. And that is bad end 3. Not falling for her means to fall dead. I look at her. I look deep into her eyes. We are only a few inches apart. My heart is racing. My arms are frozen. Should I make a move? We stay like that for a while. Apparently neither of us have any idea what to do next. I force myself to grab one of her hands as I did before. She still looks okay with it. You're warm. It feels nice. It's not usual for me. I'm normally cold. How do you feel? Content. Your heart sounds healthy. My heart. You smell really good. Very good even. Your scent is addictive. Well, it can be intoxicating to humans. Almost poisonous sometimes. I'll take that chance. I guess it's fine. Humans are so unpredictable. And so are girl spiders. I wouldn't really know. Well, I'm usually very boring. I've seen worse. I've heard worse. And I've eaten worse. But I thought you were blind. Okay, fine. I've met worse. Ah, I see now. Where did that door come from? From the wall? No, I mean, it wasn't there like a minute ago. You're right. It feels different. We shall knock on the door. I never say knock at the door. What do you want? Hi there. Well, why the door? To get in or to get out, obviously. The human meant, why is it here? Where I put doors does not concern you. You put it where we are, so... So what? I don't recall you being my boss. I turn toward the girl spider and speak to her in whispers. What the hell is he talking about? Not sure. I don't know if it's from hell, but that voice does not sound human. Oh crap. What are you conspiring about? I don't hear you. We raise our voices to a normal conversational tone. Oh, sorry, we didn't intend on being rude. Yeah, very rude. Didn't even present yourself yet. I'm Flair. Nice to meet you. Kinda. Good idea. I'm Anita. Aneidea. That's a nice name. Should we leave you alone then? You look quite busy. Yeah, go away already. I tiptoe close to the door. Very slowly, I make sure the lock is locked. It still is. I slowly walk back to Aneidea. It won't do much if it's a monster from hell. Better not take chances. If it makes you happy. Actually, I don't feel very safe in this room anymore. We could just leave. Yeah, let's do that. I look at the entrance where Aneidea came from when she first found me. Weirdly enough, the door disappeared. It's just an archway now. You live in a creepy place. It's never been like that before. Maybe you didn't pay attention. Because I don't control time and space in here. You think it's because I didn't pay for it? I grabbed 2 boxes of snacks and hand them to Aneidea. As we go toward the archway, she snatches the box of cookies and quickly inhales them. I'm left with crackers. I'm about halfway done when she tosses her empty box. Want some crackers? I can try one. You can keep them. Yeah, they're not the best. You can say that again. Chapter 2. Route A. Exploration. So Route B would be if we just collided with the door, opened the door. Okay. I tossed my crackers away. We're in some kind of hallway, but I'm not too sure where we are anymore. East or west? What? Right or left? Oh, you're at my right, so that side should be luckier. Okay. Thanks. We had let go of each other's hand. We decide to hold hands again at the exact same moment. Her hand is cool and soothing. You've never been here before? No. How did you know? You sound completely lost. But at least you found me. I did. Her hand becomes warmer and warmer. It radiates comfort and another very strong feeling I have yet to identify. Emotions are so complicated. Is that a new room? I see an open door. Behind the door. I guess. I don't remember this place at all. Not surprised. We will, of course, we will absolutely leave it. The last door was a bit weird, so we both agreed to leave it as it is. And continue to walk. There you are, you little buggers. Crap. What? In rapid succession, I hear a cracking sound, and there's an explosion of pain, another cracking sound of another explosion of pain. Anita reacts almost as quickly as she pulls me back out of danger, but it's too late. I collapse, motionless. When everything fades to black, I hear the monster screaming in pain and gurgling. I think she got it. Bad End 5. Sometimes doors are a good thing. Yeah, sometimes is the key word there. Fine, we'll open the goddamn door. What kind of room is that? There's an old bed, an old closet, a coffee table, a side table. It sounds like some kind of recovery room. We need to recover something? No, recover yourself. Oh, look, there's an old book on the bed. It feels ancient to the touch. I can't read any of it. Can you trace some of the characters on my hand? I try to do as she says as best as I can. It looks like an old demonic dialect. We will obviously leave the book alone. We don't want to meddle with the arcane arcs of the demonic dialect. Wow, how did you know about it? Well, it's common knowledge, from where I come from. Oh, and where are you from? From far away. Okay, that sounds cool. Yeah, so generic. It's like, hold on, I'm from Tokyo. I'm from Istanbul. I'm from, I don't know, some lovely island in the Pacific Ocean. No, it's just somewhere far away. It was more of a hot place. Okay, so Sahara Desert. Maybe we could go for a visit at one point? Probably not. It's not the most hospitable place. Ah, okay then. It doesn't really matter for now. Do you see anything else? The bed looks comfortable, but a bit dirty. You're sleepy? No? Fine, I guess we could sit down and take a break. I'll remove the cover blanket. It doesn't look dirty underneath. We both sit down on the bed. I really like her presence, sorry. I was about to say patience or perseverance. We stood like this for a few minutes. I turn on my head to look at her. She's looking at me too. I really like your eyes. Thanks. I like yours too. You can't see though. You see them? Yes. You're not blind? I was. What happened? The curse must have been lifted. Curse? What do you mean by curse? How did it work? I don't know. Wait, do you have feelings for me? Maybe? You did it! You got rid of my curse! By spewing your love and your love essence. Anyways, love essences. How's it even possible? Aneidea's lunges at me with a passionate kiss. I reflexively return the kiss in kind. My heart's beating so fast. I thought we were taking things slowly. Yeah, I'm not good at being slow. I don't know what to say, and I'm not even surprised anymore. Well, you do like me, judging by your heartbeat. I don't think I can deny that now. We go back to the hallway. I'm about to ask something to her when I get pushed down on the floor. Don't touch Flair. And what are you gonna do about it, Spider? She goes to attack the monster, but it slides past her and jumps on me, landing hard. I hear different types of crushing sounds with an explosion of pain. And of course, things are fading out of my vision. I think they're both fighting now, but everything is getting so cold. Bad and sick, she didn't pick up the old book. No luck. So basically we have to do everything that is kind of satanic in order to survive in this whole ordeal. We'll pick up the satanic book. I'll just come up with a different option then. Try to read the old book. I opened the ancient book to read it. I cannot understand any of the writing as I try to concentrate to see if I would recognize any symbol. The book bursts into cold flames and disappears. I feel a strong energy surging going through me. I rise to my feet. Look at that. The little human can stand now. I thought it was knocked out cold. Grr. You don't scare me, monster. Yeah? Don't even. Before Aneidea can react, the monster jumps past her and lands right in front of me. I reflex to push it away. As soon as my hands make contact, it bursts into cold flames. The rest of it falls in a pile of ashes right where it was standing. How'd you even do that? I really don't know. I'm not going to try and contemplate this mystery. You must have absorbed some power from the old tome. Yeah, that would make sense. Maybe. I kick the ashes and then notice a coin with a weird symbol. I pick it up. It's almost as cold as an ice cube. Do you know what that means? Not really. It must be a token of some sort. Its symbol is the numerical value of 1. That doesn't sound very good. Well, that was something. Minor demons aren't the worst. We continue to walk for a while. The hallway looks like it goes on a down slope. Chapter 3, Route A, going further. After a few more minutes, we end up in some kind of old sewer room. It smells disgusting, like a bunch of pieces of different rotten meats. Okay. We look at each other and then look around to see if there's a specific source for the terrible stench. We then hear a very loud thump behind us. We turn back at the same time as a huge humanoid creature with horns and large claws is standing in a circle of red flames and quickly disappears. It must be about 7 feet tall. You stink, demon. And what are you gonna do about it, little spider? Aneidea quickly steps in front of me and stares at it. It lunges at her and lands a hard blow on her chest. I hear the sound of many bones crush on impact. She tries to catch herself, but falls on her side. Ouch. Without thinking, I grab the fist of a monster. It burns like a hot pastry, fresh out of the oven. I hold my grip despite the pain, but Demon looks frozen in surprise. Why, you? It falls backward and explodes in black goo, leaking to the sewer canal. There's another coin left where its last foot will stand. I pick up a piece and walk back to Aneidea. I kneel by her side. It got you good. Are you okay? Not really. What can I do? What can I do to help? First, calm down. Okay, I'll try. Show me the last coin. I give her the coin. She smashed it to her chest with a painful groan. I hear her flesh sizzling as the coin slowly melts into her. She groans louder. Offer her my arm, which she bites till it bleeds. It seems just enough to distract her from the pain. She then slowly falls on her back, panting up. Why did she bite my arm? Thank you. Maybe you should rest a bit. I should be... She passes out while trying to talk. After a few minutes, her breathing becomes a bit better. I gently bring her head to my lap. The adrenaline finally wears off. I try to keep my eyes open. It works until I doze off. I wake up suddenly as Aneidea gets up to her feet. We shouldn't stay here longer than necessary. You're feeling better? A bit. It was risky, but it healed some of my injuries. I must be your lucky charm then. Maybe. It feels like I've still got some power left from that old book. That's good. But my arm, for goodness sakes, my arm was bitten. We go through a door and up another hallway. Aneidea walks a bit slower than usual. She forces herself forward. Before long, we come across another open door. Aneidea tries to step in first. I gently stop her. Let me do the honors. Fine. I thought it was ladies first. As soon as I step in, the room lights up. Probably some kind of motion detector. It looks like some kind of medical room. Clear. Aneidea comes in. She browses through the different medical supplies and containers of meds. She gets her hands on a vial with a dark blue simmering liquid. I will need your help with that one. Yes? But first, did you see any syringes? There's some old unopened packages in that drawer. Good. Bring them the largest one. She fills the largest syringe with almost 2 full vials. And that's where you come in. I need you to stab the syringe in my upper back, in the spine, then shoot all of it. Isn't that dangerous? Yes, just be careful. She removes her shirt and lies face down to expose her naked back. I cannot stop staring. Her skin is just perfect. Her spider limbs are hanging on both sides of the examination bed. You like the view? No. Yes. I gently place my empty hand on her back, slowly rubbing what I think to be the target point. Here? Yes. Your hand feels nice and warm. Her skin is so soft, even smoother than it looks. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. For goodness sakes, hormones, don't get distracted. Ready? What? Yes. I take a deep breath. I aim very carefully, and I stab. I think the part... I force the syringe down until it can't go further. I empty all of its contents slowly in one continuous motion. It feels weird, like a really good weird. What's happening? You're very silent. Well, I don't know. Oh, I see. You like stabbing me? No, I would never. Maybe? That's fine. We'll definitely have to revisit that later. Look, get your mind out of the gutter, okay? She passes out. I stare for a moment longer. I see her shivering. I find a towel in a sealed bag. Inside an open box. It's large enough to cover her back. I slump on a chair nearby. This girl is a gift to stir up all sorts of intense feelings inside me. I place my hands on the towel in an attempt to comfort us both. I realize I dozed off again when she moves a bit. I found myself with my head resting on her lower back. Comfy? So very much. I mean... She slowly turns on her side to face me. The towel barely manages to cover her. Okay. I just can't stop staring while my mind is going in the gutter. I must be as red as a tomato. Or a beetroot. And no, it's not tomato, you Americans out there. You look much better now. Does it hurt? It feels like it's mostly healed now. Most of the pain is gone too. Are there any of those vials left? Good idea. She gets up and takes the last 2 vials. I walk up to the other drawer and take a couple of factory-sealed syringes. Should we continue to explore further? Yes, I'd like to find an exit. That would be nice. Although, yeah, just think about it. Where the hell are we? Some kind of underground facility. We go back to the hallway so after about half an hour, we get into a large room. We both look at each other, and then all around. All around what? It's way too quiet. You think so? We walk cautiously towards the end of the room. We stand still and look around. Nothing dangerous. No incidents. There's a large rusty door. It's bent in a few places. We managed to open it, but only with great difficulty. We finally get outside of a weird building. Everything seems run down, and there's a monster munching on something dead. We both say at the same time, "Minor demon. Minor demon." We look at each other and nod. Aneidea lunges at it, stabbing center mass with her spider limbs. I finish the deed by hitting it with my palms opened. It bursts into cold flames, then falls into ashes. Wombo combo. Chapter through Route, finally out there toward the end. What is the end? What is the end goal here? At last, sunlight. The last few days were pretty rough. We've had all sorts of bad encounters, some worse than others. Aneidea can heal me rather easily. I had to patch her up a few times, and we are about to run out of vials. After a while, we managed to find a drugstore that had not been completely emptied, sorry. In the back store, we found a crate of the special vials mostly intact. Aneidea explained to me that it was some kind of experimental serum. She explained that the success rate on humans is rather low, as it often kills the patient, but most of the time it works just fine on demons, with a high rate of healing. Wait a minute. Demon? You're a demon? Yeah, if you couldn't tell from her horns on her head. Well, I'm some kind of half-breed. Oh, I guess that's why you look so hot. She jumps on me and kisses me passionately, almost forcefully. The scent is getting stronger. So intoxicating. I wake up feeling strangely exhausted, but paradoxically refreshed as well. Explain what paradoxically refreshed means. I'm not too sure if I'm her prey or her lover, or both. I guess it's all fine. Good morning, sleepyhead. Morning already? Well, after we had some action, you passed... What the heck? What do you mean by some action? Wait a minute, I don't want to know now. I kind of feel hungry. What about you? She looks like she's gonna jump on me again. Maybe we can go look around for some food? I guess you're right. Exactly, I'm not food. We've been walking for about half an hour when we noticed some sort of electric scooter. It has some high-tech solar panels in the back, and a second seat behind the driver's one. No more walking. You know how to drive these things? Yes, just come over here. Good end one, riding toward hope. Why does it feel like it reminds me of a scene from Terminator? Or, something else I was thinking of as well from a fiction. I don't know how throwing the old book to Aneidea would be any good. I can't read that old book, so I throw it to her. She catches it easily and opens it at the last page. She then reads it, pointing her free hand toward the monster. It screams in terror and vanishes in smoke. The book also vanishes in smoke just as I'm about to speak. And what is that on the ground? A coin. Ah, these coins again. The symbol that can be translated as tainted or corrupted. This thing again. Quickly steps in front of me and faces the monster. She points towards it and loudly recites the incantation she remembered from the old book we found earlier. So it's a bit different, this outcome. Sparks of cold flames bounce back off its thick skin. That tickles, Spider. Blank. I'm not a minor demon, you see. It lunges at Aneidea with a hard hit to her chest. I hear bones crush and impact. It quickly grabs her spider limbs and rips them off like nothing. Ouch. That's bad. Aneidea falls face first and screams in agony. The demon stomps heavily on her back and crushes her spine. She stops screaming, motionless. Oh, sheesh. I'm paralyzed with fear. I try to step back, but I lose my balance and fall on my ass. The demon easily rips my head off and smashes it on the floor. Everything is over. So yeah, giving her the book is not great. Somehow us having the book is better. A book was tossed away. A life was tossed away too. You can say that again. You can't look. You're blind. Ah, chapter 1, root B. She's blind, but that's okay. You can't look. You're blind. I can't deny that. Can I help you with anything else? What about telling me what's on your mind instead? I was just having boring days after boring days, but now it's all gone. Thanks to you. Yes, I'm good at getting rid of things. Including you. That's quite a useful skill. Most of the time, yes. I wonder, what time is it? There are so many times possible. Exactly, there are at least 24 different time zones after all. Would it still be early, since you just arrived? That sounds about right. I have some snacks if you're interested. Yes, I am. I realize I'm still holding her hand. She never commented about it, and she never withdrew it either. As I go, I felt a bit lonely again. I reached for a drawer and grabbed the last box of cookies and the last box of crackers. We have crackers and cookies. I smell chocolate. Chocolate chip cookies. I'll take those. Okay. She didn't wait for my reply before snatching the box of cookies out of my hands. We sat on the floor to munch avidly on our snacks, one more favorable than the others. The crackers are dry and mostly tasteless, but I've had worse. I feel tired. Would you like to take a nap? Yes, but I don't have a bed. Here? She gently puts me down toward her. She's much stronger than I would have thought. My head softly lands on her lap. They're so comfortable. I fall asleep. I suppose that's why they call it 5 Save Lives. I wake up with something wet. When something wet falls on my face, I look up and see saliva dripping from her mouth as she's staring at me. Oh, she thinks that we're food. You smell so tasty. What was that? You're toasty. She quickly wipes her mouth on her arm. Her lips are still a bit wet and I can't stop looking at them. Your lips are very nice and soft. Thank you. Are you still sleepy? No, I'm fine. Thanks for the nap. That was really nice. Yes. I enjoy your presence. And my appearance. Your presence and my appearance. Oh gosh. Like your presence. But not as much. Not as much. I think you should... Wow. Why? I've had all these weird feelings since you arrived. I don't like that at all. You're rejecting me? You're nice, but it's just too much. And the whole spider thing is just too weird. You really prefer to remain alone instead of being with me? Yes. Forever? What? Oh dear. Yeah, this is bad end 4, I think. She steps very close to me in a split second before I even get time to blink. She has taken hold of my head. In a very swift move, she snaps my neck. I'm falling as my life goes away. Yeah, we shouldn't say that. Oh, bad end 12. Alone forever in death. I suppose the other bad end, bad end 4 we've not yet encountered, is somehow on route A. Ah, yes, I suppose I could. Yes, I suppose I could. I reluctantly release her hands. I don't know why, but I feel like it feels like a loss. Are you alright? I don't know. You've changed everything. I did? I have some very strong feelings built up inside me. I don't really understand what's happening. Wow. I don't know what to say. I think this is nice. You're nice. You've been pretty okay so far. We can't get out of the door. You want to explore? Yes. Don't you? I guess I barely know what's out there. I'm curious to see what else is around. Do you want to grab a bite first? A bite? No, not that bite. She has a blank look. Like she's lost in her thoughts. Her mouth becomes wet with saliva. She stares at me. Why are you looking at me like that? You smell really, really delicious. You really think I would be edible? I'm sure you would be so tasty. Inside me. Would you want to try one of my fingers? I barely have time to finish my question, then she daftly rips off my left pinky. It hurts like hell. That's so good. So goddamn good. She quickly pushes me on my back and pins me down. I should be scared, but I'm excited. She's so close. The scent is so different. Intoxicating. Wow, you're... Ow, my hand hurts like hell. As she's bringing my hand to her mouth, my words seem to jot her out of her predator-like rage, and she stops herself just before biting again. Oh, my darkest devil. No, no, no. She gently grabs both my arms and brings me to a sitting position. She quickly licks my injured hand. It feels like liquid fire, but then it stops bleeding. The pain is mostly gone. Yes, of course, we've only got 7 more fingers. I'm so sorry. I didn't know I would taste that good. I should have realized you were joking. I'm not really sure I was. You're tasty. Should I be afraid? What are you still doing here? You should be scared to death. Run away before I snap again. I don't want to leave you. No, you don't understand. I don't think I can control myself. Without thinking, I quickly grab her in a tight hug. Aww. No, no, no. She wraps her appendages around my shoulders as her arms grab my wrist even tighter. Her whole body shakes and she starts sobbing. It's okay. It's okay. No, no, no. She rests her head on me and weeps. Her tears are warm and a bit tangy. After a while, the fall runs dry and most of my shirt is now wet. Any other time, being wet would annoy me, but now it's just fine. She takes a deep breath and pushes me back gently. Our eyes lock. I softly brush the wet sadness off her cheeks and she smiles at me. Why did you do that? Because I could have killed you so easily. It doesn't matter now. I'm dangerous. Nice to meet you. I'm Flair. You're not funny. I'm Aneidea. That's a really cool name. Thanks. I'm really warm. So where do you want to go? Don't you have any snacks? Well, I've got other fingers. She hits me on the shoulder. Ow, you're Doesn't matter if you're a big girl, a little boy, or a big boy. Anyone can be strong physically. Yeah, it's part of my charm. But I'm not little. Okay, sorry, your average height. That was what Napoleon would say in his time. I'm actually average height for my time, thank you very much. I'm so tall that everything looks small. Yeah, I can relate. Yeah, right. You're barely an inch taller than me. I guess you're right. And I think I've got some snacks. I find a forgotten box of crackers and a near-expired box of cookies. She snatches the cookies out of my hand before I can say anything. I open the box of crackers while we look out the door. Route C? Okay, Route C? How many goddamn routes are there? Oh, there's 3 routes. Okay, my bad. Right. It's chilly out in the hallway. I wish I had a jacket with me. I grab her hand, which is warm. Are you cold? A bit, but your hand isn't. It feels nicely warm. You're lucky, I'm usually cold. So where should we go now? I came from the south and there was nothing interesting. Then, should we go north? Sure, why not? For a moment, I'm wondering if I should lock the door or not. I don't even have a key, so it doesn't matter, I guess, but we can close it. I start walking very enthusiastically. That would be that way, pointed to the opposite direction. Oh. It's a very long hallway. Yeah, I thought we would be outside by now. It's like this place has changed completely since I came to meet you. Did we talk for too long? Maybe, but I don't think that's a problem. We both look back at the same time. The door isn't there anymore. There's just a wall. Oh well. Wow. You really changed my whole world for real. Yeah, I'm like that. Though I'm not sure I have anything to do with this new decor. I guess it could be worse. Do you like me? Of course we're going to say yes, but just for funs and giggles. There's usually another way of saying that. A word with and giggles. Not really. Not really, no. What are you doing with me then? Well, I didn't have much else to do. So is this just a game for you? Yes. Yes and no. A game would have been fun at least, but you're just plain boring. What? I mean, you're not really interesting. And the whole spider thing doesn't help much. Yeah, I guess I said too much. Or not enough. I feel a very sharp pain in my neck, then my head falls off. Yep, she got more than just a finger in this case. And it's bad. Bad end 8. Not liking her is to not like life, apparently. Of course I like you. I think so. Yes. I squeeze her hand as I speak. She squeezes back. I squeeze harder. She squeezes back. It's not very comfortable, but I squeeze even more. She squeezes back. It becomes painful. I can squeeze much harder. Oh, that would be nice, but I think it would break my bones. Yeah, I forgot humans are more fragile. She squeezes a bit more to let me experience the most, then she releases my hand. I feel relieved, but also disappointed. I try to grab her hand again. She suddenly turns toward me, quickly lands a soft kiss on my cheeks. If I can crush your hand, I may as well crush your heart. Don't crush it too hard, please. No mercy. Sounds like I'm in trouble. You've been in trouble since you've met me, dear boy. I like trouble very much often, then. I'm a very special girl. You're much more than that. Really? You're staring. Hard not to, but how far should we go? Until we get somewhere. Is there a room over there? I guess you have good eyesight. But, for goodness sakes, it's so goddamn hazy in this room. Route C of Chapter 3, new room and more. We have yet to go through Route B. We get to the room, it's pitch black. What a boring room. I wouldn't know, I can't see anything. Since when? It's all dark. Right, humans can't see in the dark. Well, I've news for you, Spider, you can't see anything, light or dark. But, weren't you blind? I was. I don't get it. Is the curse lifted? What do I know about a curse? A curse? Long story. Oh, do you have feelings for me? Maybe. Wow, for real? You got rid of my curse? What? So a neglected spider is blind, but a loved spider can see. I don't know how, but you're special. Okay. You're special too. There's a light switch. Click, and there's a demon here, isn't there? Is there anything you can't do? Yes. You don't even need me. It's not really a question of need, but want. I realize we're still holding hands. I bring her hand to my lips and attempt at a gentle kiss, but she quickly slides her hand off. What are you trying to do to me? Just sharing what you did to me for my lips. Never mind. Never mind, you're way too wild. What do you mean? Well, ours is just not working. Like at all. Because a few instances you want to scrap everything? I don't have energy to waste time arguing with a monster. I don't feel like taming a monster freak. Monster? Monster? I'll show you a monster. And obviously we do that again. We witness this again. And we get another bad end. Again, some of the spider limbs moving really quickly. A sharp pain is bursting my chest. I hear bones cracking and all my lungs being squished. I can't breathe anymore. Everything fades to black. Bad End 9, death is not as gentle as a kiss. Or as living. I'm still looking for Bad End 4, but I guess we can wait. Kissing your hand? I was trying to kiss your hand. I saw that move in some movies before. I thought you wanted to bite me. No, I was trying to be romantic. But I guess I'm not that romantic. I'm just not used to that. Me neither. I guess I killed the moment. Nah, you're not a time killer. I don't know what I'm doing. It'll take a bit of time to come to know each other. Well, I have a lot of time. Me too. Were you cursed a long time ago? When I left home, what year is it now? 20XY. Few decades, I guess. Wow. What? But you barely look 20. The more I get to know you, the more I'm amazed by you. Thank you. And how old are you? No idea. I'm not even sure when I was born. Sorry. It's fine. Oh, I think I found other snacks. Cookies? Chocolate chips? That's for you. You remembered? You're pretty hard to forget. But thank you. I'll take the oatmeal one. Sorry. Although they sound better than crackers. Those cookies are good. You're really beautiful when you smile. And the rest of the time? Not as much. Of course we're gonna select that option. And select a bad one. Well, when you smile, it kind of makes it better. The rest of the time, not as much. If I look that terrible, why'd you let me tag along? Deterrent for bad people. You scared them away for sure. That's really rude. The truth hits hard. I'm not forcing you to stay. You can leave. I don't care either way. It's almost like a light switch is flicked every time this sort of thing happens. And for goodness sakes, you get what's coming to you, protagonist. You don't care what I do? Thank you! She then makes another kind of face. Damn, she's fast, but blank. How does she get my arms over there? Well, I can't keep. Lights are off. World is fading. Yes, Bad End 10. Death is sometimes an ugly truth. All the time. That's not really what I meant. Let me try that again. Yes, try. You're really beautiful all the time. I'm just not good with compliments. Oh, you're shy? Maybe a bit, I guess. We should get a good look at the room to see if there's anything useful. So you always have good ideas. Yes, I'm like that. The room is pretty bare. There's not much to see. What is that old book over there? Can you read it? Should we try and read the book? But I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't recognize the writing at all. Toss book to Aneidea. It's an old demonic dialect. You can read it? With a bit of effort. As we quickly survey the rest of the room, the door slams shut on us. Thanks. The door's locked? I don't like this. We hear dog growls. A large dog appears in dark flames. Hellhound. That doesn't sound too good. It jumps on my neck and I fall on my back as I try to push it away. I hear another hellhound charge at Aneidea. As my hands touch it, they burn. I scream in pain. The hellhound bites off a chunk of my neck and Aneidea violently tosses the demonic dog aside. I hear bones crush on impact. She's running to me. It's too late. I'm bleeding too much. I feel really weak. I just want to disappear. Bad End 11, hellhounds are not nice dogs. Yeah, I think we need this book for our own self-defense. Well, I guess I can try. I open the old tome. I can't really understand any of the characters, but I feel an energy surge going through me. As I turn the pages, the characters disappear. I turn a few more pages. It's all empty. I let go of the book and it bursts into cold flames. It lands in a tiny pile of ashes. How were you able to do that? I'm not really sure. As we quickly survey the rest of the room, the door slams shut on us. The door's locked. I don't like this. We hear dog growls. A large dog appears in dark flames. Of course, hellhound again. That doesn't sound too good. It jumps on the neck and I fall on my back as I try to push it away. I hear another hellhound charging at Aneidea. As I grab the head of the infernal dog, it bursts into cold flames and its whole body crumbles to ashes. I turn just in time to see Aneidea throwing the other one against the wall. Its bones are being loudly crushed on impact, and I find a coin in the ashes. What is that? It looks like some kind of token. The character means light or clean. Do you think there's many of them? Not sure, we'll see. So far so good, I guess. One guess is this is definitely another corridor. A much cleaner one. Yeah, nicer area. Definitely a nicer area of the vicinity. The door is still shut and won't move. Another door appears on the opposite side. This one is unlocked. We get out to find another hallway. Where the hell are we now? Not in hell. We can still go north. At least the hallway looks better. Every crossing seems to lead to dead ends. Also dark ends. After a while, we just continue forward. At one point during the walk, my hand finds one of hers. They softly clasp together. There's a big flash of light, then a cloud of white smoke. The smoke slowly dissipates and a humanoid shape emerges. Oh gosh. It's a girl floating slightly above the ground. Her body looks semi-transparent. Are you a ghost? I guess you could say that. Who are you? Some kind of a guardian or observer. What do you want? Oh, I have most of what I want already. I was just curious about you. Really? Oh yeah, I'm still surprised the girl spider didn't eat you. She did get a taste though. I'm sorry. I think I'm tasty. Yes, very tasty. And she was able to snap out of it? Very surprising. Yes. You fell for the human? Maybe. How highly unexpected. I'm happy to hear that. I grab a second hand and look at Aneidea. She returns my gaze with high intensity. Well, I wish you good luck then. The ghost girl quickly disappears into white smoke. What was that all about? I'm not quite sure. We continue to walk further. We haven't seen any rooms in a while. Every crossroad leads to dead ends. There's a cloud of black smoke that appears in front of us. Is this going to be another ghost or something else that is more sinister? Another ghost? Probably. A tall man-looking ghost appears as the smoke dissipates. There you are, little buggers. Excuse me? Silence, spider. I am not in the least amused. Now I will fix your mess. We didn't make any. Silence, human. You did not want to play by the rules. I will make you suffer the consequences. What rules? Exactly. I will not allow this madness to continue further. The ghost swings a strange sword at me, but Aneidea yanks me out of the way at the last second. She slashes her appendages at him, but they barely make him wince. Still holding on to Aneidea, we look like we're doing a weird dance to avoid the sword slashes. This one will be more difficult to deal with. Do you think I have any power left from the book? It's possible. Okay then, here goes nothing. I dive low on the floor, scraping my elbows in the process. Scraping. I grab the leg of the ghost. He screams in pain and drops his sword. He looks more solid somehow, like if he's just seen a Medusa. Aneidea lunges at him and stabs him with her appendages. He collapses in front of me and bursts away in cold flames and dark smokes. The only thing left is a pile of dark sand. Wow. Are we not a good team or what? That we are. Aneidea pulls me back to my feet. She looks at my elbows while salivating a lot. I bend my arms and pull my elbows upward. Go for it. She quickly licks them, then pushes me away forcefully. She bows her head down. It has stopped the bleeding and the pain is mostly gone. No more. It's fine. I gently hold her face in my hands. She pushed me away. Obviously, her urges might get a bit too much, forcing her to look at me, but she avoids my gaze. She clenches all her hands on my wrists. I can feel her shaking. She falls to her knees, and I follow her down. It's not easy for me. You're doing great, Aneidea. Look at me. She reluctantly returns my gaze. After a few minutes, she starts to relax and her grip loosens. Thank you. I'm fine. See? You're stronger than you think. I'm not sure about that. She lets go of my wrists. We both stand back up. What's that writing on the pile of sand? Something that means luck. Isn't that funny? Not really. After a bit more walking, we arrive in a large room. There's a huge door across from us. Do you think this is it? It would be nice. We slowly walk toward the room, both of us expecting some kind of demons or other apparitions. We get to the door and we look at each other hesitantly. Ready? Yes. We push the door together and we walk out of the building. We are outside. Everything gets quiet. We must be the only people left around. I don't recognize this place at all. Me neither. More to explore then? Does look like it. We haven't been injured. We have been walking outside for many weeks. Most places we've seen are desolate, or at least void of people. We have not seen anyone else yet, or not alive anyways. Well, Aneidea spotted some recently deceased people. She said that rotting corpses are not so good to the taste. I'm sure it must be the tastiest humans she met so far. About 2 weeks ago, we saw smoke for the first time, probably coming from some fire in the distance. We see the smoke again, somewhat closer. Maybe we'll meet other people soon? Hey, good N3, walking outside with Aneidea. This is probably the case where the entirety of humanity will have to be repopulated by half-human, half-spider individuals. Open the door. Open the door and... That's not very polite. What the blah? I see some kind of monster that looks like a demon? Well, it's hard to get a good look when you're being clawed. Blood smells weird. The ground feels really hard. I'm soaked in my own blood. It feels weird. I see this girl spy jumping at the demon. It's screaming now. Did she get it good? Everything's getting weird and so dark. This is bad N4. Lovely. Opening doors is not always the best solution to stay alive. Or whole in this case. I think what happened afterwards is that Aneidea dealt with a demon but then also consumed us. I like all of you. I like who you are. I'm very happy to hear you say that. I was so lonely. I don't want to feel like that ever again. It should be fine now that we're together. Do you want to sleep with me? What? I thought I was fine, but I feel sleepy again. I think I need another nap. Oh, you mean like that? Yeah, we can lie down for a bit. We lie down on the floor facing each other. It's not really comfortable, but right now I couldn't care less. She looks at me and I fall asleep. Chapter 2, Ruby. I'm getting attached. I'm getting webbed. I wake up and feel strange. My arms won't move. I feel my whole upper body wrapped in something silky up to my neck. It's restrictive, but it feels nice. When I open my eyes, I realize I'm now upside down. Okay, did you sleep well? Yes, I feel much better now, but a bit lightheaded. Oh, right, sorry about that. I just couldn't control myself. You look so defenseless. It's nice and comfy, but I don't feel so good. Do you really want to stay with me? Not anymore. I want to go home, Mom. Not really. Well, not anymore. It's getting way too strange now. I was afraid of that. I guess you never really liked me. I considered it at first, but now I'm sorry. Me too. And I close my eyes in shame or in disgust or both. She pounds at me and bites up a good chunk of my neck. And all those other things when it comes to the point of feeling death. And bad N13, humans are always tasty to her. I imagine so. She has a very, very high tendency to eat us. Absolutely we do, even if we are in Australia. Yes, you really are the best. She moves closer and gently massages my head. It feels good. Then I lose consciousness. Goodness sakes, I wake up with my head on her lap again. Welcome back. It's really nice to sleep with you. I bet it would be. Yes, it is. And resting is important. So, you can make spider webs? Yes, I actually often use them as silk thread for clothing. Like my arm warmers and stockings. Wow, that's really cool. I know, right? What do you want to do next? Well, now that we're together, maybe we should build ourselves a nice nest? A nest? You're really serious? Yes. Together forever? Maybe we should get a bed if you want to sleep with me often. For sure, I want to sleep with you every day. If we don't stop it, I'm going to jump on you. And you'll like it so much. This is definitely the most kinky route. Why? To help you sleep better. There should be a place with a bed somewhere around, I would guess. Should we go look for it then? Yes, why not? Right. Chapter 3 would be searching for a bed. We get out and end up in a rundown hallway. I was expecting something else, but my memory seems a bit fuzzy. I don't remember seeing this hallway at all when I first got here. Me neither, but I haven't been out in a while. It doesn't matter, I guess. Guess not. We walk through a bit. The hallway looks awfully long. There are a few cross sections, but they all seem to lead to dead ends. And it dawns on me. I never asked for your name. I'm Aneidea. That's really your name. What are you going to expect? It's someone's name. It's not like it's like, I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. Is that really your name? Yes, why? I don't know. You don't like it? Don't be ridiculous. It's not even close to being a good name. You don't like my name? Not at all, not one bit. Change it immediately. You do not like my name? Forget about it. No one would. But it's not like I have to use it to talk to you. Don't worry. And she's much too quick for me. Before I could even think to react to her spider limb strike me in the face. They pierced both my eyes all the way through the back of my head. Everything gets dark as I fall in a pool of my own blood. I choke on it and it's all over. And of course, losing sight of what matters most. Like a name. Very important. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't mock someone for their name. That's a nice name. That's a really nice name. You like my name? Yes, it's a beautiful name. I think it suits you. Thank you. And what's yours? Flair. She looks somewhat happy as we continue walking. Before long, she points to the entrance of her room. It looks like there was a door there before, but now there's only the door frame. I quickly get inside the room right after her. And there is indeed a bed in here, just what we wished for. Look, there's a bed in here. It's a bit small, but we should both fit on it. Yes, it'll be cozy, but... Wait, what? You can see? I can see. What, you blind? I was. Then how? It must be you. Me? I didn't even... It must have been enough to break the curse. I guess Flair likes me then. A curse? Are you alright? I'm fine now, but it's a long story. Someone plagued me with a curse, and the only way to remove the curse was by somebody giving you a lot of loving thoughts. I like stories. Maybe later. We should grab the bed first. The bed is heavier than I thought. I try to push it, but it barely moves. Aneidea goes to one end and kicks the legs under it. It has wheels, but they were locked. You need to unlock those on your side. Oh, I thought you were frustrated and kicked the bed for it. Okay, the wheels. You just made that situation awkward, man. We then proceed to move the bed outside of the room. The door frame seems large enough for almost two beds side by side. Another thing that just occurred to me is we don't even know the identity of the protagonists. Like if they swing one way or the other way, if we're male, female, anything along those lines. So we don't know who we are, but we know the Spider Guild. As soon as we get outside of the room, everything becomes pitch black. That wasn't expected. I don't see anything at all. Are your eyes glowing? I can see in the dark. Her eyes are faintly glowing with a reddish colour. As I'm admiring how awesome they are, we hear a deep growling. What the hell is that? I hope it's not from hell. We hear stomping steps coming towards us and the growls become louder. We look at each other. Aneidea points inside the room. We move the bed back in and then everything lights up again. Look for a book or something with writings on it. Why would there be a... Does that count? I grab a block of wood with strange writings on it. I can't read any of it. Yes, that'll do it. And what kind of language is that? It looks like an old demonic dialect. Wow, you know a lot of things. Yeah. We will, of course, by the power of deduction, put the block back. We got back out of the room with the bed again. This time nothing happens with the light. We don't hear any stomping or growling anymore. Should we try to go back to my apartment? Do you think you can find a way back? Probably not. Don't worry about it. We can make a nest anywhere. I guess we just need to look around for a nice place. That's the idea. But everywhere around here looks very shabby and run down. We continue walking down the hallway for a while, when we come across a closed door, we should try in there. Yeah, why not? Chapter 4, Route B, Finding a New Nest. The door is not locked. We push the bed in. We barely fit through the entrance. The room seems a bit bare, but nice enough otherwise. Thinking of the same thing, we move the bed to a free corner. The door closes back on us. A thick, dark smoke fills the whole place. My eyes start hurting. While I'm tearing up heavily, I start coughing. I feel very weak, then I fall on my knees, then on my side. I keep on coughing harder. I spat blood. I slowly lose consciousness. And obviously bad end 15. Some blocks are worth keeping. Thanks. They all look the same though, but it's just this one with weird writing on it somehow is different. We'll keep the block. It might be handy. And when we get to this point, the strange block we got earlier starts glowing as we look around us in the room, and Aneidea points to a dresser. There's a stone base on it that glows about the same color as the block. Do you think I should? Yes. Cringing, I slowly place the wooden block on the stone base. I'm expecting the worst, but nothing happens other than hearing the clanking sound. The glowing effect stops and the block seems to glue itself to the base. Is it me? Or have the characters changed? They have. They can be translated as something like... Welcome back, Great Ones. Are you the Great One? Or am I the Great One? We are both great. The word is plural and singular. Both of us then. If you want. Will this place be good enough for our nest? I think it could work. I look around. There are a few things here and there. Feels cozy enough. I guess my eyes go back to the magic block. It has completely melded with its base and has one piece of work sculpted from the same material. Odd. Is it a bad sign? Probably not. Aneidea is sitting on the bed while weaving her spider silk into a piece of fabric. She works pretty fast. You made a blanket? Obviously. Wow, you're really talented. I have expert hands. Our nest is a bit empty. Very observant. I guess we should go do more scavenging. That would help. Chapter 5, Route B, exploring is not always easy. We got out of our newfound home. The hallway looks different now. We take a few steps away, then we start hearing low growls like before. Now what? We're not alone. Stay sharp. We continue to walk a little. We hear more growls, sometimes getting closer, sometimes not. As we reach a new section, we stop in front of a circle of fire. The growling becomes louder as a large humanoid creature appears inside it. The flames vanish as it jumps right in front of me. Aneidea quickly shoves me out of the way as the creature slashes its claws at me. Oh, that was too close. Stay behind, Flare. Step aside, Spider. The human is mine. No. Aneidea slaps a rope like spider silk thread at the enemy. It falls in its side with an angry grunt. Aneidea jumps on it and pierces it with multiple hits of her spider appendages. It's dead, lying in a puddle of black blood. My jaw drops, and it's still grinning at us. You're really good at getting rid of those things. Yes. She forcefully stabs through his chest and takes out a black crystal the size of a large fist. No one touches my human. She breaks the crystal into a few pieces and swallows most of them. She offers me the last one. No thank you. Suit yourself. Aneidea eats the last piece. This minor demon was summoned by something. That's not good, is it? Not particularly. We continue to walk until we see another door. Without thinking, I push it open and get inside. The door closes behind me with a loud sound. I barely hear Aneidea's voice on the other side of the thick door. The room is pitch black, but I see two glowing eyes and a large grin. Welcome to your death, human. What? The large creature jumps on me and bites off my arm. That's like hell, I scream. It laughs as it rips off my other arm. I'm bleeding bad. Everything is wet. I hear sickening munching noises as my sight darkens. The pain is way too much. That ends 16. Sometimes it's best to eat the crystal. If this crystal was even edible, let alone safe to consume. Okay, thanks. I take the piece of crystal. It tastes like a very powdery and dry candy made of burnt sugar. It's kind of bitter. That's some strong stuff. Not really. I feel like I just took a full glass of hard liqueur. Humans are easily intoxicated, I forgot. This minor demon was summoned by something. That's not good, is it? Not particularly. We continue to walk until we see another door. Without thinking, I push it open and get inside. The door closes behind me with a loud sound. I could barely hear Aneidea's voice on the other side of a fake door. The room is pitch black, but I see two glowing eyes and a large grin. Welcome to your death, human. What? The creature grabs my arm. I hear a noise similar to meat sizzling in the pan. The creature lets go of my arm, and I hear the thump of something that falls. It cowers back, screaming. Aneidea forces her way in. The door gets unhinged and bursts open. The lights turn back on. Great. She zooms past me to pin down the creature. Her spider appendages are piercing through its limbs. It's cursing in a language I don't recognize. She looks at me amused. You want to finish it off? Sure. I kneel down to strangle the monster. Its body is almost transparent. It looks like my hands are burning through its flesh. We somehow have the innate ability to burn something when we consume some kind of demonic rite. It's dead, right? Yes, it is. Why was it burning from my touch? The black crystal. How'd you know about it? It's an educated guess, yes, because beforehand you were not burning something. And also when we touch Aneidea, we don't somehow have that same effect. I guess it depends on what our intentions are at the time. As she did with the previous one, she stabs through his chest and rips off another crystal. This one is dark red. She breaks it into 4 pieces and throws 2 of them at me. It tastes about the same, but with a spicy twist. It's much stronger. The whole world is spinning. I feel like throwing up fire. Aneidea catches me as I lose my balance. Blank, that's too much. Just try to relax. It should pass in a moment. I smile stupidly at her. I think I really like her. Did she just smile back at me? Thanks. I'm a bit better now. No problem. We search the room for any usable pieces of furniture. There's a couch, which we both decide to go check. We sit down on it at the same time. We're in sync. It looks like we are. Aneidea rests her hair gently on my shoulder. I slide my arm around her wrist. Whatever that is. Okay, maybe it's too bold. She doesn't move, so I guess it's fine. This couch seems comfy enough. Do you like it? Enough to keep it. Chapter 6 will be spiders are everywhere. As we are chatting on the couch, 2 dark brown spiders besides a tennis ball has come toward us. Then quickly crawl onto Aneidea. They climb onto her legs, passing by her torso, ending up on both sides of her head. They seem to latch firmly to her hair, looking like unusual hairpins. What are they doing in your hair? They are afraid of something. I must look safer, pointing at me. He's safe too. One of them moves to the top of her head, then goes down a little in the back. The other one crawls down off her and climbs onto me. It's a really weird sensation. I'm not sure what to think about it. Oh gosh, I feel like one of them is going to be in a fence, and I think the former is not as good as the latter. Ugh, I don't like spiders. Get them off me. Push the spider off. Hey, what are you doing? The spider fell on the floor and Aneidea looks annoyed. Why did you do that? It's disgusting. And so are you. And obviously, she starts stabbing me with all her spider limbs. The pain is intense. I look down at my shirt. It's all red and wet. Everything gets blurry. She quickly withdraws her limbs from my torso. The forceful motion throws me off the couch. I can't feel anything anymore. Yeah, Bad End 17. Spiders are important to her. Absolutely. I don't even know what bad endings we've had now. I definitely know we've got good end 1 and 3, but I don't know which bad ends we're still missing out on. 18 definitely. Spiders are fine. Okay, I guess. Spiders are fine. It kind of tickles. I think she likes you. The spider lies down comfortably on my shoulder. I feel like a druid of the Underdark. I didn't think I would like spiders. Do you think there's another magic block around here? I guess it's possible. The spider crawls down off me. She quickly goes to climb the bookshelf where there is a block with demonic runes. She really likes you. She understood me? Obviously. I walk to the bookshelf and pick up the block. The spider looks at me and raises 2 of her tiny legs. I pull my other arm on the shelf and she climbs back onto me happily. I go sit back on the couch, sorry, I was supposed to say cat. She's very happy. I know, somehow. You do? You really are special then. Are there any more spiders? They had siblings, but they're all dead now. What happened? Some kind of predator. And somehow you're happy about that. Both spiders quickly climb down off us and go behind the shelf. Aneidea follows them. She quickly weaves some kind of pouch of her spider silk. She crouches down. I get close to see what's happening. The 2 spiders are dragging a third one that looks severely injured. They carefully push it into the silk pouch. Can you save it? I think she was found just in time. She should make it. They're all female spiders? Yeah, most of the brood was. Were there many spiderlings? Yes, as always, but most of them didn't survive. I don't know, conditions could be so harsh for them. You have no idea. Aneidea puts the protective pouch slowly on the couch. The 2 spiders set themselves, there we go, on both sides of it, like small guardians. I drop a block on the opposite side. We push the couch out of the room. It slides rather easily, which is somewhat surprising. We walk back to the nest. Another stone base is glowing. I place the block on it, which starts glowing too. As it melds itself to the base, new characters appear. What does it say this time? This one is a bit difficult to translate. It's an old demonic saying. It means something like, hope can be found if it is searched for. That kind of gives me an idea. Can you bring your pouch over here? Yes, but why? My guts tell me to try something. She gently carries the pouch over to me. I place it between the 2 magic blocks. A new set of demonic runes appear on both blocks. They glow. Then the writing disappears. How did you even know? What? What did it say? Something like healing. The third spider slowly crawls out of a silky pouch, but 2 other spiders are already climbing onto the desk to get their sister. So when are they leaving? Oh, for goodness sakes, that's bad. That's a bad thing to say, wishing that they would leave. The spiders are all fine now, right? So, when do they leave then? What? You're kicking them out like that? What do you want to do with spiders? You don't like spiders? Not particularly. Well, not as roommates in any case. Oh no. What about me then? Well, I guess I could come to tolerate your weird appearance with some effort. You're asking for it now. What? You don't like me? Well, I don't hate you. Get him, girls. Aneidea throws spiderweb ropes at me. My legs are all tied up in a matter of seconds. I try to move and fall on my back with 3 spiders bite hard on my neck. My head becomes woozy and I slowly become unable to move, unable to see, unable to scream, unable to breathe. I hear sounds of munching as I lose consciousness. Well, in some ways this is a bad end by Aneidea herself, but the first time she's not looking at us lewdly. But yeah, bad end 18, liking spiders is not optional. Oh dear, that's a bit of a web of lies. Looks like we have new roommates. I guess we're 3 new roommates now. You like spiders? I think so. I'm glad to hear that. The 3 spiders look completely the same at first glance, but there's a few minor details I start noticing. The spider that was injured is slightly smaller than the others. One of them climbs back on me. She has slightly paler legs. I recognize her as my spider from before. The 2 remaining spiders climb onto the hairpin positions on both sides of her head. Do they have names? Of course they do. What are their names? Translating them in a human-sounding language isn't that easy. Can you try, pretty please? You're lucky I like you. So lucky. Wait, you like me? Maybe I do. I like you too. The names. The one you know is Virtus. The one on my left is Zergiev. And the one on the right, Kalavactress. We all go on the couch with 3 spiders huddled together in a small space between myself and Aneidea. It feels surprisingly natural. I never thought I would be so comfortable in the presence of spiders. Will we be able to talk? No. But as they grow, they'll be able to establish telepathic links with us. Wow, that's so cool. That is real cool. We spend many more weeks gathering other missing pieces of furniture and other various objects. Our nest is getting pretty cozy and comfortable by now. The 3 spiders have grown a bit more and are about the size of a small grapefruit. Their telepathic links are still somewhat shaky, but it's good enough to clearly send basic emotions on both sides. We had a few other encounters with minor demons and other monsters. We dispatched them fairly easily. After a while, even the spiders started participating in the attacks. Go forth, I was about to say my minions, but my friends! They were even able to take on a minor demon once, without too much assistance. They now often go hunting on their own, the 3 of them together. We haven't seen monsters for a while now, but we haven't explored the whole complex just yet. Whenever the spiders get out, Aneidea jumps on me as soon as they leave. She's quite intense, but I'm not complaining at all. I think sometimes the spiders just leave us alone on purpose. Of course, good end tune, spiders are lots of fun. All 4 of them are a huge amounts of fun. And that is the outcome of all this. I'm pretty sure I got to all endings, but I might have a quick rinse through the game just to see if there's any other paths which we have yet to have a grayed out skip. Because if there's any text you've not seen in the game by default, then the skip option is not available for you to click on. So, with all 3 good endings met, can we now get to the bonus route? Yes, I do want to go to the bonus route, please. Yes, show me the bonus route. Let's see, the name is before. Thank you very much. Yes, Flare is fine. Go to the bonus route already. Bonus route. I think I've been here before. It just feels so familiar. I wish I knew more about how this science crap works. It's almost getting boring. And I'm all alone again. I remember having snacks stashed somewhere. And footsteps appear. Oh, those footsteps remind me of something. Or someone. Someone important. Yes, it's her. She's coming here to find me. Quickly opens door quickly, sorry. Aneidea, finally you're here. Hi, how did you know me? Oh my god, I just forgot how hot you are. Thanks. You don't remember me, do you? No, of course not. It's the first time we met here. Is it? I'm not sure I understand. It's a bit of a paradox. To be honest, neither do I. I mean, parallel timelines or parallel dimensions. I'm just not good with all that science stuff. Okay, and what's your name? Right, name, I'm Flare. Oh, I've heard worse. Hey, my name is Pretty Gorgeous. Wow, I can't believe how good it is to see you. I missed you. That's really weird. Oh no, that's not what's going through. What do I need to mess up things all the time? Not sure. But don't you worry, Aneidea. You're the best. I lunge her in an overly enthusiastic hug. I kind of forgot about her temper and her speed. She easily sidesteps me. Give me one good reason not to kill you right now. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Are you stupid? Maybe that would explain a lot. You don't make any sense. You're right. Maybe you should just kill me. You're insane. Well, it's not like you're not good at killing. You're like a death expert. An artistic killer. Thank you? Oh, I know. Suffocation. What? I don't think I've experienced that one yet. Wait a minute. Hold on. About 18 bad ends and 3 good ends. A bonus route and a good end will get unlocked when all 3 routes and their respective good ends have been seen. It doesn't mention anything about the bad ends. Okay. You're getting on my nerves. Oh, that's a good start, but hear me out. Make it quick. You could wrap your spider silk around my head, like really tight, and kick me hard in the stomach to knock me out of breath. What kind of sadistic notions are you on about? That could work. I quickly drop on my knees. She kicks me hard in the stomach. As I'm touching the ground, I feel all the air in my lungs being expelled forcefully. She quickly wraps my whole head in a thick layer of spider silk. I'm suffocating. I'm gasping for air in vain. I'm falling on my side, kicking and thrashing. Where will I go next? After only a few minutes, I lie still. Bonus death. Death wishes are easily obtained. And with its own particular screen. I like you. How is that even possible? Well, I'm not entirely sure. That's not very convincing. I mean, I think I know you. And what does that have to do with anything? Well, I mean, I like everything about you. Yeah, no. I really do. You're annoying. Okay, let me demonstrate with a kiss. I quickly attempt to land a gentle kiss somewhere on her face, but she avoids me too easily again. She trips me and I fall down pretty hard. Oh, you're cheating. Don't push it. But you won't even give me a chance. You don't know what you're asking for. You're wrong. I think I do. I'm not the sweet little romance you're looking for. You're right. That's not you. I'm looking for something crazy and intense. How would you... I think I met you in another lifetime. Yeah, who's crazy now? Everyone. And what about killing some demons instead? Okay, does Flare actually know me? Can you monitor that wall? It should be there soon. How exciting. No, trust me, you'll see. I think I'm gonna leave now. Wait for it. Wait for it. There. A door? Okay, so there's a ferocious minor demon behind that door. How could you possibly... So, here's a plan. I'll open the door, quickly set step back as bait, and you just stab it as it goes through. You've done this before, haven't you? Yes! That was one of your simpler strategies. So I quickly open the door. Hi there! The minor demon chases after me. The minute it's fully out of the door, it gets violently stabbed to death by my favorite killing machine. You're the hottest killing machine in the whole universe. I'm gonna stab you. Yes, please. She expertly stabs me slowly somewhere that doesn't seem lethal. It burns all the way in, all the way out. The pain intensifies. I'm bleeding more and more. You're completely crazy. Crazy about you. I should have just let you bleed to death. It's okay, I know you want something else. What are you talking about? I quickly removed my shirt. Okay, this is getting a little kinky. All yours. She stays still for a few seconds while staring at my bleeding wound, then lunges at me. She avidly sucks some of my blood. She grabs my shoulder and opens her mouth to bite deeper. To my surprise, she managed to stop herself and she licks my wound close instead. She pushes me away and steps back. How could you? How did you? To be honest, Aneidea, I really think No, don't say it. Aneidea, that's crazy. You're crazy. I know. I take two of her hands in mine. She's almost trembling. That's just not possible. And why not? I've never met you before. I have, though. You're trying to trick me. What do you want? You. I mean, spending time with you. You came here to meet me, right? Yes. So, what's the big hold-up then? I don't like surprises. Oh, don't worry, Aneidea. You're still in control. What? You're much stronger than me. You know too much. Well, actually, I really don't remember as much as I'd want. What do you mean? I'm honestly not too sure. I think I've died a few times. Or many times. Reincarnation? I think that's something to do with save files. Maybe, but I don't think so. I mean, I'm always the same person. And you do know I could kill you, right? Oh yeah, you did it many times already. It doesn't make any sense. Why aren't you fleeing away already then? Well, you do have a quick temper at times, but you can also be very nice. Really? And as weird as it sounds, I think I like you. Or maybe even more than that. I gently squeeze two of her hands and I look deep into her eyes. She returns my gaze somewhat reluctantly. Well, it'll sound cliche, but I think the world of you. Or maybe worlds at this point. I don't know what to say. Maybe you want to give it a try then? Instead of just kidding me again? Sure. I land a kiss on her lips. She doesn't try to avoid it this time, but she feels very stiff. I keep my lips gently pressed on her mouth, still sealed shut. After a while, she sighs loudly and relaxes a bit. She then unlocks her lips and violently kisses me back. Her intoxicating scent gets intense. I lose awareness of my surroundings. Before I knew it, I found myself firmly pinned down on the floor. It quickly escalates into a very passionate session. After a while I'm panting hard, completely out of breath and pass out. Humans are weak, but quite interesting. I wake up as Aneidea nudges me. Awake? Now I am. You didn't tie me up? I almost did. Your spider silk is very comfy, but very restrictive. I know. Aneidea? What? I really love you. Fine. Fine, that's it then. Bonus end, aka good end for love can be surprising. And that, folks, is possibly the wrap up of this entire game. But I do want to just have a quick sweep through the entire game again just to see if there are any bad ends that I've missed out on. I don't think I have, but we will take it from the top. Okay, I've gone through the entire game again, and I believe I've encountered all of the bad ends. Many of the bad ends I'm more concerned about than the good ends, because there's only 3 good ends, or 4 actually if you count the bonus route. And also all 19 bad ends. That also includes the 1 bonus bad end. But I really like this game. Although it does have a lot of anime cliches here and there where it's like a love in first sight sort of thing where it's kind of a little bit cringy, but I don't mind it at all. It's rather classical, well, not classical, but kind of funny in a way, where you see something or meet somebody for the first time and somehow you develop a natural bondage with them. It can bounce off sometimes as being like nice, but then other times it could be on borderline heinous at other times. But going through this dark facility, what could possibly summon these horrific demons in such a place? Like, that's what I want to know. What kind of happenings happened here? And how did Aneidea turn into a half-human, half-spider hybrid? That is what I want to know, but obviously not all mysteries shall be answered. And sometimes a mystery is nice when there is no set-in-stone path, no set-in-stone conclusion. Because hey, we as players can observe what we have learned throughout the game, and in some ways, we can make our own conclusions. And that is fine. So, name Aneidea, race, girl, spider, something age older than you, because, well, sometimes in these fantasy scenarios, even though a person looks around the similar age as you, they are like hundreds of times older. Blood type, not really human. Personality, oh, you will find out. Please leave me your constructive comments and enjoy. I'm just looking through the synopsis of the game. Yeah, so this is on version 0.16, and as of the time of this recording, it's the most up-to-date version, but also hopefully the most bug-free version as well. Apparently 0.12 had some bugs, 0.14 also had some bugs as well. So, I really like this game. Kudos to the developer Alexpaq. I believe that's how your name is pronounced. Thank you very much for making this game. It is your first time making it, and I'm going to say well done for making it. I really enjoyed going through this experience, and we may have found ourselves a newfound love for our visual novel top tier waifu tier list. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.